This Sam Shulek motherfucker made a whole business thing, a whole personal brand, driving his ass to the gym. I fucking drive my ass to the gym, but I want music to play at the same time. How do I do that? Probably not. Go. Anyways, let us go to the gym. I'm gonna train back. You're not gonna see me train back, I'm just gonna train back. I'm gonna focus on developing more of my upper traps because that's where I'm lacking in between my shoulder blades. And then I'm also lacking in my upper chest. I haven't smoked weed for like a hot second. At least 4 or 5 days now or something. Which means that the pumps are better, gains a nice blood flow, flows very nicely. Just reversing out of my driveway. Blood flow flows very nicely. Put the car into dynamic. Bit of extra oomph. But yeah, it should be fun. I'd expect it to be pretty quiet at this hour. I also think that because it's school holidays, I think the evening will just generally be quieter. I think that motherfuckers need to learn when to cross a road, because they always fucking seem to cross in front of me. Pieces of shit! Whatever, nah, each to their own, you know, if you want to fucking end your life early, hopefully you've given your life to Christ already. Know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be saying hi. Fuck the speed limit. Nah, memes, but not memes. How long does it take me to get to the gym? I don't actually know. Anyways, staying on topic of the gym. Before I had a oats and protein shake. Just before. I need you to go ahead, my friend, so I can sneak in behind you. Yeah, I'm trying to sneak in behind you. Yeah, the boys, he let me in. He can't, lad. Alright, cool. Look at this roof. This roof is done with a staple gun. Skills. Bap, bap. I got them. But yeah. And also I think that my triceps starting to lack a little bit. Originally my triceps were like a power point, or like a very, very strong point, to the point where I don't feel like I didn't, I needed to train it as much. But now it looks like they might be a little bit weaker. But they grow so fast and they're so strong, I don't think it'll be that much of an issue. I did a little bit of legs yesterday, but it was more just a throwaway leg session. It was just getting in there and doing something. Today will be similar. I don't really like going to the gym in the evenings. I definitely prefer going in the mornings, but nonetheless, I would like to go today. And so this is the time that I have to do it. And so this is the time that I will take to do it. Lots of fun. Cool. Green light. Let's go. You ready? We're gonna go around the corner, foot down. Change lanes so I can be in pole position. Because when that bitch goes green, we're off again. Speed limits for pussies. Not me. I obey the speed limit. I'm a pussy. I drive legally. Clearly. Now. Oh, orange line. I think that most people don't actually know how many calories that they consume. I saw a video the other day of somebody, of a fat person, and they were like, oh, I actually decided to track my calories. And it turns out things have a lot more calories in them than I think they did. Yeah, most people don't know how to count them. So I'm gonna teach you how to count them. Every gram of protein has 4 calories. Every gram of carbs has 4 calories. Every gram of fat has 9 calories. So when people are like, oh, fat-free, low-fat, blah, 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 they think that they're losing weight, or, you know, they're trying to reduce the amount of food that they're eating. They are, to a degree, because they're cutting out the macronutrient with the most amount of calories to it. However, what you will find is that you need fats. You need fats to balance out your hormones. You need fats to balance out your, to coat your cells, so they can communicate with each other, because we are firing a bunch of electrical signals throughout our body all the time. And so by having our cells, you know, insulated, they can communicate with each other very effectively. So fats are very important for the reproductive system, your hair, nails, skin, everything, all of your cells. And then protein is obviously extremely important for muscle building, but more importantly than muscle building, protein is actually very important when it comes to your brain's growth and development as well. It's not just about, oh, we've got a bit of a race going. Let's gun it. It's me. I won. Yeah, protein's very important. And same thing for carbs. Carbs are also going to be the brain's like leading macronutrients energy source. Oh, we're doing it again. Same cars. Bam. Because I know how to use my car. He's doing 160 zone. No, he's not. Shut up. Told you I was a safe driver. I mean, legal. No one said anything about being safe. Looks like we're about to have a round 3. Oh no, they're doing a UE. They're not pulling up at the lights with me. That's sad. You ready? We'll put the car into auto mode and we'll just foot flat. No, we won't. Yeah, we will. Why not? But yeah, that's how you count the calories of your macronutrients. Your macronutrients are just the 3 most important ones. Fiber is technically also a macronutrient. So carbs, fats, proteins, and fiber. But fiber is so like not present. Not present, but I don't think that it's. Oosk. How cool are cars, man? Oosk. Talk about turbo. Oh my turbo. What a great time. Guys, I just love driving fast. Legally, under the speed limit, I just speed up to the speed limit, obviously. Yeah, that's the different types of macronutrients, why fat's important, and by the way, you can survive without carbs. You can't survive without fats or protein. Fun fact. So if you want to try out a diet and you want to go for one of these unique ones, how about you leave your fucking fats and nutrients, fats and proteins in. Also, some people think that they don't need protein if they aren't trying to build muscle. Let's debunk that. You need protein to exist. Your brain needs protein. If you don't have the right amount of protein in your body, when you sleep at night, you will wake up with more cortisol. Cortisol is the fucking stress hormone. You will wake up more stressed by not having protein than if you just had the fucking protein. How much protein should you have? It varies. If you're trying to put on like muscle mass, you know, it's a higher amount than somebody who's not. However, in general, you need a decent amount of protein. I don't want to be like, you need this amount. But people do like 1 gram per centimeter of height. That's not the worst. Because some people do like 1 gram per pound of weight or whatever. Like Arnold used to do, it's 1 gram of protein to pound of weight, right? However, if you're 250 pounds, you don't need 250 grams of protein. It tops out at about 200. About 200 grams of protein, unless you're like massive, is plenty for like everyone. Probably way too much. I try and target somewhere between that 150 to 200. 150 is a minimum. 200 is like I know that I've definitely got in my protein for the day. And then also when it comes to like when should you eat around your training, that's also a really nuanced topic that most people are like, oh no, you have to be super specific with it. Not true. Just eat the right amount of foods, at least 24 hours before you work out and 24 hours after, if you're trying to optimize gains. Carbs are good for gains, by the way. To every gram of carbs, you get 4 grams of water weight though. So if you are trying to lose weight, carbs will change that number on the scale. However, that number of the scale is essentially fake. It is made up. It means fucking nothing. How do you look? How do you feel? What do you think about? Are your thoughts good? Do they have good intentions? Are they nice thoughts? Then you've probably got a nice healthy brain. But if you are constantly shit talking yourself, you're probably not feeding yourself good things in your brain. It's probably in a state of fight or flight, okay? Just letting you know. And that, by the way, not good for you. So yeah, I've been fucking yapping today, boys. What about good shit? Here are the key takeaways from today. A, Lachlan drives legally. B, everyone needs protein, not just people who are trying to build muscle. C, proteins have 4 grams of calories, 4 calories for every gram. Carbs have 4 calories for every gram, and fats have 9 calories to every gram. You need fats and proteins to live. You don't necessarily need carbs to live. Your body can live off, in a state of ketosis, which pretty much just means no carbs, right? But you don't need to fucking worry about that. If you're watching this and you don't know really what I'm talking about, and all of this has been new information to you, you only need to worry about these few things. A, get protein in, even if you're not fucking building muscle. B, actually count your calories. Put them on fucking scales and shit and count your ingredients. Use whole foods, it'll be easy to count. As you use whole foods, you'll actually also better develop an understanding for A, how much things have calories and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you'll get better at making healthier foods because it is easier to count the calories of whole foods and not processed packaged garbage. Right. I think that was all the main takeaways from all of that. Oh, and I guess like a last point would be that I smoked that other motherfucker at least 2 times. Yeah, keeping up with my car, bitch. Now I'm at the gym, we're gonna go get it, and I will see you guys after. What up, homies? I don't know what it is. You guys will see it. Maybe it has something to do with like my core being too weak or my hips not aligned. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my rotator cuff. I don't know. But my shoulders are like out of line. And yeah, I've got that shoulder, I'm missing a tendon. Yeah. But it was like that before that, so I don't know what's good or what the probe is there. I think it might be my core because I just feel like if my hips are out of line and I've got a weak core, then, it'll just fuck up the whole thing from the ground up, from the roots up. Maybe I just look like that. It looks like shit though. It like doesn't look bad when I'm posing and stuff because I can control it a bit. Smoke mirrors, angles, the rest of it. But yeah, I just did back with a bit of shoulders. I'm actually going to talk about my workout a little bit backwards. For shoulders, what I did was just a couple sets, and maybe like three and a bit sets of machine shoulder presses. But I faced the seat because I felt like it gave me a better line up with my shoulders. I just felt like it hit better. It was really nice and comfortable, so I definitely think I'm going to be doing that one more often. Back was dope. I did mid rows, plated mid rows, and I started off my sets by doing like 12 shoulder protractions to get like my mid traps involved more, and then I would do like 12 just standard rows. And I did that for 20 kilos either side and 30 kilos either side, and then I finished, and then I did another 20 kilos either side, and then I did 10 kilos either side. The 10 kilos either side was pretty redundant, or it felt pretty redundant, like it wasn't giving me the same sort of gains as the 20s or the 30s either side was getting, so I think that was just diminishing returns there. Diminishing returns are still returns though, so yeah, the gains. However, that's where that one was at. Then, because all the lat pull down machines were taken, I went to the, you know that thing where it's got all the different people put their forearms here. It's something I can show you easier. No, I got a green light. You know when they hold their hands on the thing and they put their elbows on the pads and they do their leg raises, and then usually there's like a pull-up bar above it? I use that thing to do pull-ups, so I pretty much just found a pull-up bar and did pull-ups. Good on you, Lachlan. Could have said that one. So I found a pull-up bar and did pull-ups. I started off with doing wides for reps, and then finishing doing negatives. And then I did close grip, same thing. So close grip standard reps, and then I did negatives, and then I finished with a hold. I finished with a hold on the wide one as well. That was really good. So that was my so I did my from in front of me to behind me pull, and then I did from above me to down me pull. And then when the lat pull down machine was free, I then went and did some wide grip, neutral, some wide neutral grip lat pull downs. Leaned back a bit to really get like my rhomboids and traps activated. And then I also did some close grip machine rows using a pulley machine as well, using cables. And that was really good. I felt like it really gave me a nice feisty lat pump. And I think you'll be able to see all of this shit in that video. I'll post a video of me flexing, in the middle. I think the middle is the best because, you know, pre-talk, flex, post-talk. And I think that's the go. And it's a good amount of time. It only takes me like 10 minutes to drive to and from the gym. I like the 10-minute drive. Literally, I could train at the same branded gym within my suburb or one suburb over, but I go to the one 2 suburbs over because I prefer it. Cooler people. I like the roid. I like the dudes who are on steroids. I like the chicks with the fake lips and the fake tits. I like that there's that pretentious feel to it. I like being surrounded by people that think they're fucking good, because when they think they're good, it pushes me to be better. And at PCYC, the training tier was just a little bit too low for me, so I left. Yeah. I go to EMF, and it's pretty good. I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, that was my back and shoulders day. I got a nice little bicep and tricep pump there, because obviously biceps get trained in the back and then triceps get trained in shoulders. And then tomorrow I might do like chest and bicep. That's another good combo, and that way it hits my chest. I mean, yeah, maybe shoulders, chest, yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. It's fast car, doing fast car things. Yeah, I think I might do I like doing a little bit of shoulders on each upper body day, just because the shoulders are such a dominant feature on the upper body, and it looks really good when they've got a nice pump. Again, my upper chest is lacking, so I really should be training that every upper body day. The reason why I didn't do it today is just because I was craving a shoulder pump. My bad. Just craving a shoulder pump. What can I say? Addicted to the shoulder pump. When you have a nice shoulder pump, man, you look fucking awesome. What are you gonna do? Shoot me. Shoot me. because I want a shoulder pump. Maybe the next time you guys see me, you won't have to fill up the gas. Tank a little low. Has nothing to do with the way that I drive. Nothing. But yeah, good workout, good times. Hope you guys have enjoyed this first episode of the gym vlog. It's actually really easy content to make, really enjoyable. And because it's all one take, I don't have to edit anything. And everyone knows how much Lachlan loves to edit. He does not love to edit at all. Gross. Blech. I actually don't mind editing. I'm talking shit. I don't like editing on a slow device. Like a Mac. My girlfriend's Mac, because we're doing a bit of video editing for the community. By the way, I'm just going to drop the link down to the community because maybe it's relevant to someone. If it's not relevant to you, you don't have to join. But if you want to check that out, please do. It's a pretty dandy time. But yeah, I'm about to pull up to home. That was my workout. That's the pump. That was my pre-thoughts. There's some information on macronutrients. Hopefully you found this entertaining. And yeah, let's pull up into the garage. I'm fortunate. All my cats outside. Kitties. Oh. I'm lucky. I'm the only one of my neighbors. I live in a block of 4, and I'm the only one with a garage. So I fill it up with shit and my car. Alrighty, campers. I'm going to edit all this and hopefully upload it before I even leave the car. Thanks for watching, y'all. Have fun, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in episode 2. Mwah.